Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Shem. Welcome to the Reflection Room. If you do any divination of your own, now would be the time to pop that out. This is merely for you to be able to listen to your own signs, look out for your own forms of divination, and hopefully they're reflected in some of the messages that I'm drawn to share with you today. This is definitely going to be pick a crystal reading. You pick which one aligns with you. Maybe one, maybe all of them. And through those will be a message for you. All right. So already, as I came into this, I kept on seeing the Knight of Cups. And I'm like, this seems to be some sort of romance going on. So I don't know if that will be reflected in one of these readings, but we'll see how it goes. All right. Connect with your higher self, your inner spirit, your inner knowing, your inner divinity, and go within for your guidance. This is a mere reflection or confirmation of the signs that you've been seeing in the day or in your sleeping state. All right. So the three cards that have come out today are Aquamarine, Lepidolite, and Sodalite. And immediately I'm getting archangels frequencies. I'm getting Archangel Raphael frequencies from the Aquamarine. I'm getting Metatron from the Lepidolite. A couple Ascended Masters coming through, Saint-Germain. Violet Flame energy coming through with this one. And I'm getting Archangel Michael frequencies coming through. So that will be 1, 2, or 3. I will start the reading off with the Aquamarine. Let's go. Okay, so Aquamarine, what do we have for you? How I usually do it is I just go to where I'm called to, and then those are the cards I'll usually pick. And I am guided to use the anime tarot just a little bit. And then outside of that, I'll see where it takes me. How are you? How is the new moon treating you? Mind you, this message... Okay, fine. Wow, they came out strong. This message is timeless. Whenever it finds you is whenever this is for this Aquamarine. Wow. Okay, cool. Live and direct. Swords on the board. Here we go. Discuss the swords before I proceed. All right, so we're getting 4 of Swords in the reverse. 4 Swords in the reverse. Someone's not resting. Someone is not taking reprieve of some sort. They're busy right now. And it's followed up by the 6 of Swords. Someone is looking for calmer waters right now, and it's keeping them busy, and it's keeping them from being able to be in hibernation mode. Or maybe you're coming out of a hibernation mode and you are moving to calmer waters. It's this feeling of someone not being able to rest and moving to a space in their life where they can rest. And for some of you, it's literally moving to a place that's more peaceful. So I will read from the Aquamarine. First off, we're getting clairvoyance and enhanced perceptions, gateway to higher realms. I see. For some of you, I'm feeling into the fact that you may have been people who are. There's definitely a sway of you who are energy workers. I'm getting lots of starseeds here, where you get a lot of your downloads and your intuitive hits in sleeping state. But now they're starting to show up in your waking life, and you're realizing that that's going to be more enhanced moving forward. But in order to do that, you find grounding and peaceful places a lot more helpful when it comes to you tapping into these newfound abilities. So your intuitive hits, I'm getting 5656. I'm getting 616 as well. I'm also getting 999. 79. All right. So this is a very high vibrational crystal for the body. It works for hormonal, immune, and autoimmune systems. And that's why I heard the neighbor sneezing. It's more like hay fevers, stuff around your sinus and your sinus areas, your nose areas, throat, glands. I'm seeing some of you getting into lymphatic gland draining for some of you, thyroid, pituitary glands, eyes, teeth, jaw, stomach. And for the mind, it encourages self-expression, overcomes fears, and soothes stress, clarifies perception. Okay, for sure. You are definitely somebody who's gone through an intuitive upgrade as of late, and you're feeling it in your daily life, whereas maybe you only kind of got them in meditative state or dream state. Now you're getting a lot of these hits in your daily life. Anything more? You're asked to rest right now. And that's why we're getting this Archangel Raphael coming through with this healing, restful, grounding energy. Maybe walks in the park will help. We've got the Tower, 1-6 again coming through. We've got the Queen of Cups, the settling of your emotions, the handling of it. And we're getting the Chariot. There's definite moving, there's definite travel, but this is something, Leo energy here. We're getting something where wherever you're moving to, wherever this is coming in swiftly, but it's an aligned movement. This is a decision that's been made either consciously or unconsciously, along with source. This is your divine aligned next step to take, so that you can become more tapped into your and for some of you, your Christhood, your inner knowing, your Christ consciousness. Some of you are tapping into this is beautiful awakening for some of you. And you may have been from a background where you didn't even you didn't even care for anything like that. Like I might be talking to past atheists. I might be talking to past people who just didn't believe in anything to do with that. So now these connections, these frequencies that you are being able to tap into are coming through for you. There's this deep sense of needing to ground and finding life a little bit too noisy in some places. Maybe you live somewhere that's like densely populated and you want to move away and you want to get to a place that's like way more calmer, way more cooler. And what I'm shown is with this tower moment, this is a breakthrough where everything that doesn't serve you will just crumble away in the most beautiful way, though. And I know why I was drawn to do this. This here, the tower that you see here, if you notice who is yielding the wand to make the tower, is the magician, is the person. This is something that you've brought upon yourself. This is something that was an alchemy, and that's why we're getting, thank you, that's why we're getting, this is where I come in, type of frequency. It's, you did this. This is all you. This is all you, deepening, knowing, connecting with your own energies here. And you're bringing this frequency in of healing, alchemy, moving, positioning yourself, knowing where you can tap into your own oneness on a deeper level, and at your most prolific. This is beautiful. This is very balanced, masculine and feminine energy. Even though we got Queens of Cups in the middle, we also followed by the Chariot. And this Chariot is very much somebody who is of a caring nature, who knows how to look after their inner child's needs, look after their divine feminine and divine masculine. This is very much source-led. Very much source-led. We've got the Lovers here. Okay. And the Three of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. I knew love was coming up. Listen, if you know, you know. So we've got the Lovers. And again, we've got divine masculine and divine feminine here. So whether this is you finding yourself and truly pouring into yourself love, whatever this is deeply fulfilling. This is deeply celebratory. This is to be celebrated. This is a turn of events. And again, with the Wheel of Fortune, we're getting this turn of events, this moving forward with a balanced, loving, warm inside, looked after, nurtured energy here. Oh yeah, this is lovely for you. This is really beautiful. So whether this is on the horizon for you or whether this is happening right now, understand that this is something that it was a part of your alchemy, and it was a part of you stepping up and moving forward once you'd read the room, so to speak. You were like, this place isn't for me. Instead of picking fault in everything and everyone I'm looking at around me, it's for me to remove myself and then align with something that's more suiting for where I'm going and what I'm doing now. And with this move, that's what this brings. That's what this is. You're already in this frequency of nurturing yourself, of pouring into yourself, of being able to pour into your relationship with God, your relationship with your inner self, with your relationship with others, and balance that. And there was a time with this Wheel of Fortune where that was off, but you've turned the wheel with this one, and it's a complete 180 in the upright direction. This is onwards and upwards for you. This is forward moving, aligned energy. And you are being congratulated by these frequencies, these healing frequencies. Archangel Raphael coming in so strong with this one. So I'm very pleased about this for you. I love this for you. Now I'm going to just pull some oracles just to see if there's any last message, closing messages. And just right off the bat, I'm getting stay out of your head. For those of you who were more logical thinkers, I'm hearing like logical minded tendencies. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so we got codependence flied out and went on to the tower. So that's one of the things that this healing is breaking down, your codependencies, your relationship with yourself and with others that were codependent, and where your codependencies was this 10 of, because we got the 4 and the 6 of wands. That's a complete, the 10 of, this is a complete cutting out of all of those energies. You're creating structure in your life with this new move forward, because we got create structure, enough space to grow well. Maybe you lot are expanding. Maybe you're moving to a place that is more like less densely populated, I'm getting, but more spacious for yourself. Maybe you felt a little bit cramped where you were, and we're getting that on the Wheel of Fortune. Anything else? Any last messages for Aquamarines? And for the logical minded, I'm hearing, and that again, we're getting the green. I'm getting the Archangel Raphael vibes. And for the logical minded, you're delaying a decision that already knows its answer. You're delaying a decision that already knows its answer. So for any of you out there, this is double confirmation on something that you are trying to apply too much logic to at the moment. This is alchemy. This is the holisticness of the oneness that you are. This is going to require more than just your smarts. Okay, this is beautiful. Process and progress requires commitment, and twins where this is relevant as well, which is we're getting the Lovers. Okay, that's wonderful. Nope, that's it for now. So, Aquamarine, that was your reading. Thank you. All right, much love. If you pick crystal number 2, that's Lepidolite. We're definitely getting I'm getting Archangel Uriel. So this is something really like nature-based, nature lovers, animal lovers, and I'm also getting the violet flame here. So Saint Germain coming in, mastery. All right, so I'm going to read from the card first, and then I'm going to pull some cards about it. Okay, so we're getting stress reduction, earthy and high. So this is very much for the mind. So here we are. We're getting for the body, we're getting immune system, nervous, muscular, and female reproductive systems. This is why we're getting Archangel Uriel, DNA. And then we're getting for the spirit, it facilitates spiritual journeying, aids access to the Akashic records. This is why we're getting DNA. All right, hang about. Some of you right now, I'm getting somebody doing like their actual DNA tests. Like, wow, it flew out. Actual DNA tests. This is too much. Do again. What is that? I want specificities. So I command them. Okay. Hidden away. Something's been hidden away. For some of you, okay, this is you're doing this for some sort of finance that was hidden away as well. Okay. And there's, okay. All right. I'm going to just say what I see. For some of you, this is something that was hidden away. For you, I'm getting Lovers in the reverse. And I'm also getting the 5 of Swords in reverse. So this isn't something that is egregious, but it's to claim this whole entire venturing into the DNA for this person who is doing for the DNA is to actually find something that was put away for you. It was put aside for you. So it's like a confirmation that something was put aside for you. And from what I'm getting, it was to not cause a fight. So this thing was put away for you. And for some of you, this is inheritance. I'm going to move. There was something to do with inheritance that was put away for you. I'm just going to get a little bit of confirmation about the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And whether it was or was not put away for you is going to be determined by this. Looking in. You know the truth, look again. I'm getting, you know the truth, look again. Remembrance and this fell out on the Lovers in reverse. So you know the truth, look again, and remembrance and reunion. Breathing new life into love, but they're saying no. For this, it's remembrance and reunion. Love notes. Wow, this is like, I'm just seeing a display of, I can only describe it like, like a rainbow path. Just threads and threads and threads of stories surrounding this DNA thing. Oh, for some of you, you're actually looking into DNA for something you feel like you already know the truth about. But somehow there's this underlying message, and an admirer sends a loving message. For some of you, no, this is something that was put aside for you for the sake of like a loving purpose, but it's as if two people couldn't be together at the time. You were the child of that person and they still thought about you. But for now, you have to find out or confirm the truth of what you already know to have access to this thing that they've left for you. And this is where we're getting this velvet flame. This is going to need for you to go and master what it is to forgive. The situation, the people at the time, some of them are gone. I'm hearing some of them have already passed over. And for some of you, yourself, it's as if you always knew, but you kind of denied it because these things are scary sometimes. And that's okay, I'm hearing. But it's about sitting with that and putting that to rest. There's no need to worry about that anymore. I'm getting 9 of Swords in my mind's eye. Okay. Proceeding. Okay, this keeps on falling out. Okay, they've got nothing to say. All right, story time. We're getting the Hanged Man. This is bringing around a different perspective on things. As this proceeds, I'm hearing you're going to have a different perspective on this. This is going to bring a new lease of life. We're getting the 5 of Wands here. Okay. And then the 4 of Wands straight afterwards. But they're telling me it's 10. This is something that was highly protected. This is something that has come to an end, like something that was fought for but highly protected, but then it's come to a conclusion now. And I think that this definitely, this is going to bring about a conclusion to this. Once you have this, and I know I'm pushed to say DNA test. Once this DNA test comes through, you will be able to reach a conclusion about where everyone's head was at the time, including your own, and you will be able to be at peace with that. Then we've got the Hermit. But if you've noticed, this Hermit here is loving the alone time. And it's as if these results are something that you did for yourself, or whoever's asking for this is somebody who's done this for themselves, so they know and they could be at comfort with what the truth is and they'll be wiser for it, rather than trying to do some sort of like, it's not on, I'm not feeling that this is for the sake of being trying to irritate anyone's emotion or being calculative of, or like trying to calculate someone else's bag. That's not what this is about. This is about wising up of some sort, needing to know, needing to put something at rest once and for all for your inner knowing. Well, you'll have that. But wherever this came from, it was definitely a union of love. And that's something that you've always known, but for some reason queried. Anything else? I'm getting upper. Grandparents could be relevant. Older siblings can be relevant. Older sisters could be relevant. And younger sisters. Siblings could be relevant. Whether it's boy or girl, or whether it's 2 girls, or whether it's 4, where it's like 3 girls, 1 boy as well. Anything else? Thank you. Oh, what's this? Okay. We're getting King of Cups. This is definitely going to put something to rest. There's this emotional maturity that's coming through about this. So wherever anybody has felt like, and that's where I'm getting again, this is not egregious. Whatever's going on here is not egregious. No one's trying to find out to cause a fight, or find out to hurt anybody. This has been something that has been really thought through. I want you to see here, we've got, just fell under the 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords in reverse. We've got the King of Cups here, and this King of Cups holds a sword, knows what to do with it, but chooses not to use it, knows when to use it. This is not a fight. This is coming from somebody who has complete emotional maturity. And this has been done for insight and wisdom. Maybe you're looking into your family tree. Maybe you wanted to find out about somebody who used to be around and now they're not around anymore, a past loved one, and you wanted to know something into their story. But it's definitely going to bring about a new perspective. Any last messages? Lepidolite. I'm called to look at this again. Hang on. What we got? Overcoming dependency. Oh. Whoever this was, it's as if you needed to know. Okay. Thank you. We've got 10 of Cups here. Yeah. All right. We've got 10 of Cups. And then we've got the 9 of Swords. And then the 4 of Cups in reverse. This here is definitely something where it's like, there will be no hard feelings here. There'll be no need for worry here in whatever is revealed here through this. And I'm stuck on this DNA test. That's what I'm getting. And I've never had a reading like this before, which is interesting. I'm seeing 10 of Cups. We've got 10 of Cups right here. We've got 10 of Cups and the King of Cups. This is a very fulfilling outcome. This is highly fulfilling. This is highly transformative. This is the new perspective. This is the Hangman. This is the fulfillment. This is going to bring a lot of fulfillment to whoever is searching this answer. And that is so beautiful for you. And this is why we're getting Archangel Metatron frequencies coming through as well. This is such a joyful outcome for whoever this is. So card number 2, crystal number 2, Lepidolite, that is your reading. Yeah, very specific, but take what resonates. And this is beautiful for you. I love that. All right, much love. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Source. Tapping into the I am consciousness, God consciousness, and thank you. This is lovely, lovely energy I'm already getting here. This is beautiful energy I'm already getting here. All right, let's get into this. I'll be using a mixture of oracles and tarot, just depending on what, and signs, messages. This one's going to be across the board, I'm hearing. Okay, so we're getting logic with intuition. This is definitely a balanced, high vibrational feeling here. Healing a disordered mind, restoring normal functioning of intuitive perception, and encouraging rational thought. And this is the thing, a logical mind can have you thinking that you're rational, but a logical mind without the balance of intuition is not rational. It feels like it is, but that's actually irrational, because you're not using both sides of your vessel, which is the intuition and the logical mind. It's the left and the right. Hence, prayer hands is for you to combine the two. Okay. Whoever this is, you're combining that too. So we've got lymphatic in the body. We're getting lymphatic, immune and digestive systems, metabolism, internal organs, throat. And for spirit, we're getting stimulates the third eye, deepens meditative states. And that's Sodalite. Mental integration. All right. Immediately drawn to the fifth spirit tarot, just for a couple of cards. I'll see what falls out. Thank you. Immediately we're getting truth seekers here. I'm getting truth seeker energy right here. Whether you are new to your journey or whether you are, I'm hearing 2020 for some, 2016, a very big relevant year. And I think relevant 2016 and 2017, relevant in the fact that it's either, for some of you, something massive happened, and for some of you, you can't quite remember anything that happened, if that makes sense. And that's when you started to go onto the journey of using something more than just your logical mind, because that didn't make sense at the time. We're getting the crossroads of the Five of Cups, okay, and justice coming out. Okay, there's some sort of legality that is going to be called for. And I'm getting that this is in no, I'm getting the okay, it's been hard for you to talk about. This has been a tough topic. There's been a loss of home, a loss of stability, and there has been lots of question around this. And the timing of this, Archangel Michael, you couldn't make it up. We're getting justice straight off the bat. Archangel Michael, frequency of divine order, universal law of order. And we're getting the 11, the justice. Whatever this justice about, it's surrounding this grief around the loss of home, the loss of stability, the loss of you, some of you having to migrate or leave or be deported in some way, or this energy of losing all sense of stability, or not being able to put down or seed somewhere, or being able to seed, whether that be physically or literally. Loss of land for some, loss of land for some, but this is coming to an end. This is coming to a conclusion. This justice here finds you at the end of this Five of Cups. The tail end of the Five of Cups is your justice, and it is coming down from the spiritual realm. So this is why I was guided to take from the Fifth Spirit Tarot. And you know what? I've had this breakout on my finger, and it's been happening because I've been more sensitive to my environment and what products I can use and what products I can't. And I'm called to share this right now with whoever this reading's for right now, because for some of you, this Five of Cups was about that, was about something that was was in like toxic for you, was toxic for your body, was toxic for your waters. And for some of you, it's literally toxic waters. Whether that's anything from oil spills to local leaks to whatever that is, that type of energy I'm getting. I'm getting toxic waters as in internally for some of you. And this justice, it has been a long time coming, and you have been in the waiting space for that. But this is definitely Archangel Michael energy coming through as you're seeing. This is a spirit-led universal law of coming through. If you see, this is happened in an energetic court first, and is now coming to ground down and show itself in your life with now this 10 of Swords. This is an ending. This is the ending of all of this grief. Yeah, grief. Something else is being birthed from it. Doesn't feel like much. And for some of you, there has been a heck of a lot of loss around this. Heck of a lot of, and we've got the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, all right, that's what that was. Literally, somebody pulling the strings, talking in your ear. Oh, I'm going to say what I see, shit talkers. Literally muddying the waters of your truth. Pulling the strings here, that's the end of whatever this was that was pulling the strings. That's where this justice is being called upon. That lying, that manipulative, that controlling energy, that overarching controlling energy is leaving you. And this is divinely led. This is why I'm getting source energy coming through, just being like, no, we're cutting the shit here. This is very powerful. This is where we're getting Archangel Michael. This is where we're getting a ton of them coming through, actually. And this is going to be ground down into your waking life. This has already been settled on a spiritual court level. This has definitely been leveled and settled in the universal law. It's been balanced out already. Yeah. And if you've noticed here as well with the justice, we're getting on the scales. We're getting the scales are already been settled between heart, between feathers. This is definitely your angels, your spiritual team, whoever they have. This is why I'm getting the archangels here, definitely. They've handled this. And I don't know if this is ground down for you yet, but it's definitely going to be coming to ground down for you. What have we got here? There is something coming after all of this strife. There is going to be something that you can still take from this, no matter how little I'm hearing. It seems something still good can grow from this. You're not leaving with nothing, even though you felt spent, I'm hearing. This has totally emptied all of the cups. But still, a cup remains on both. Yeah, still a cup remains. Do you see this? We've still got a cup remains, a cup remains. You still held. There's this yielding about you. There's this, and you still held, and that will, something will still yield from this. Something will still come through from this. And you've stayed true to that. I'm just going to cross confirm with this anime deck. Thank you. And immediately we've got some confirmation here falling out right here on the Four of Cups. What do we have? Seven of Pentacles. Some of you are wondering, was the juice worth the squeeze? Was it worth this whole upheaval that you were going through? This seems to be like some sort of long battle that you've been doing, and it seems to be in the house of law, whether that be spiritual law. Well, it's all spiritual law, and then we'll ground that down or not. But this seems to be very earthed as well. So whether this is just taking place, this is grounded out. So we're getting Seven of Pentacles. This is definitely taking place here. Is the juice worth the squeeze? Yeah. I'm getting yeah. And some of you have been knocked off. There's an emotional, we're getting Queen of Cups in reverse. This is like throwing your whole waters off. But there's an end to this. We're getting burden being able to be put down around whether or not you will find stability, or whether or not you'll be able to, and I'm hearing fertility, wherever or not you'll be able to find fertile ground again, to be able to put your seeds down again. You will find this. This is the ending to all of this. Definitely, we're getting Eight of Cups. So look, yeah. This is the, okay. Lots of swords on board. We're getting the Eight of Swords in this. For some reason, this is something you can't quite cut ties with, because I'm seeing a scissors coming out, and I'm like, you're not cutting ties. But then it's got Eight of Cups. So we're getting, for me, I'm getting fulfillment. This is like, no, you didn't want to let this go. Whoever this is, you were tenacious. You weren't having it. Oh, your spirit team weren't having it. I get it. Oh, all right. This is something you wanted to let go, but your spirit team was like, not this time. Maybe you're somebody who usually lets things go. This wasn't one of them that your spirit team felt like you should. Not this time. Not this time, I'm hearing. Yeah. Not this time. That's where I was hearing yield. You usually yield. You usually bend over upside down for other people's wrongdoings. And they're saying, nah, none of that. That's the end of that. That's where this Ten of Wands is coming. We're going to put that one down. You've got your hands full of this BS, and we're not doing it anymore. Moving forward, is the juice worth the squeeze? Yes, it is. We're grounding this down for you. And you've been asking, is this all worth it for such little? And they're saying the little is not the point. It's the saving of your seeds. Because what they bloom into, what they actually end up becoming, is so much bigger than what you can see right now. And if you keep on throwing them down and throwing in the towel and just letting them wash away, you'll never see what proceeds. You will never see anything that you come to fruition, because you'll always be letting somebody else wash them away. Toxify them, I'm hearing, in some ways. Wow. Yeah. You didn't want to, no, they're not having it. They weren't allowing you to let this one go. Not this time. Not this time. You wanted to even leave. Not this time. You're not moving. They won't budge. Oh, your team weren't playing with you. Because you were somebody who was logical minded and it didn't make sense as to why you would do it this way. And they were saying this is where this integration had to happen. This is where you had to listen to your intuition as well, because if you'd just gone the logical way about it, it didn't make sense on paper. But this was bigger than paper. This was about you finally detaching from just having this logical mind and really integrating your logical mind with your inner knowing and your inner intuition. And finding that true command of your space. Whew. Any last messages? Dive into your goodie bag. Indulge. Remembrance and reunion. Breathing new life into love. They are not playing with you. That's what this is bringing. That's what this is about. Anything else this is about for her? Why am I getting her? This is divine feminine. Okay, so this transcends male or female. This was done for the balancing of the divine feminine for some of you. It's as if you were somebody who only applied you were too far in your masculine, too far in that logical mindedness and not listening to your gut. And the balance, this whole journey was for you to balance that and realize how powerful that both sides of you together working in tandem and balance truly are, and what comes to fruition, how with a quickness, with God's speed, happens when you align with both. Because now your team can have you. Now you could see what that spiritual side can do for you as well. It's not only boots on ground. Okay. Light on your feet. Godspeed. Light on your feet. That's what this will have you in now. You see how light on your feet. That's what you're going to see after this justice rolls through. With a quickness, I'm hearing with a quickness, stop carrying everyone. Definitely somebody I'm speaking to who is heavily in their masculine, heavily. And this is the thing, they're both needed. It's not getting rid of one for the other. It's balancing and combining divine feminine, divine masculine energy for that wholeness, for that oneness, for you to tap into that God consciousness that is running through you. Yes, that's what gives you the ability to see the whole story. That's what this whole journey was for you about. That's why this was so, I'm hearing the turmoil you went through that, but that's why this is coming to an end now, because you've learned that. You've learned that, or you're close to it. But you've always known, I'm hearing. But you just didn't, your logic wouldn't let you learn this or see this, feel this, know this. It wouldn't let you experience this. You had you had a lot on your shoulders. Stop carrying everyone. Yes, you were literally carrying the world on your shoulders. The light on your feet. And now you set the pace. Because it's only when you really, truly experience God's speed, you can start setting the pace. Because you know what the real pace is. Not the hamster wheel pace. The real pace. The real pace. I'm hearing you quicker than ever. What we get in final adjustments. So for some of you, it still is coming. It will hold. Some of you needed to hear that. It will hold. Final adjustments. They are being made. Your spirit team ain't playing with you. Your team, you, your higher self ain't playing with you. The divine ain't playing, never did. Oh, never did. You were playing with yourself. Okay. I'm going to stop right there, sir. Sir, madame, yeah. Anyone you choose. Okay, cool. I love it. Sense of humor. And then for some of you, the dream you saw before it came, you've had intuitions rumbling, telling you about this. That's why maybe some of you took that step this time, because the unfolding of this was your confirmation. Read the signs as they appear. You've got foresight. This was the journey into some of your knowing that you've got foresight. You saw all of this, you patterned all of this before, the justice, the journey, the everything, but you wanted to experience it. So this is a beautiful outcome for you. Either way, because you've arrived back at self. You've arrived back at your I am. For some of you, this is beautiful. All right, this is the end of your message. Thank you. And until next time, much love.